Have you ever taken a moment to reflect on the significant impact of your childhood on the person you've developed into? This isn't just a philosophical musing, but a fundamental key to deciphering our true identity. The early, formative years of life, when we first begin to interact with the surrounding universe, can profoundly shape us. They lay the foundation for our convictions, our conduct, and our interactions. These encounters, whether they fill us with happiness or sorrow, play a critical role in molding the adults we evolve into. It's not a new concept, yet it's often overlooked, particularly when the experiences under scrutiny involve trauma. Childhood trauma is an overarching term, encompassing a variety of harrowing incidents that may have scarred our early years. Whether it's physical, emotional, or sexual maltreatment, neglect, exposure to violence, or other distressing events, they can leave lasting imprints on our minds. However, let's be clear, our objective is not to assign blame or point fingers. We aim to shed light on the overlooked aspects of our history that may have been subtly influencing our lives without our complete understanding. So why stir up these memories? Because comprehension empowers us. By unraveling our history, we can more skillfully navigate our future. We can recognize behavioral patterns that no longer serve us and consciously steer us toward healing. This journey of insight demands careful thought. It requires bravery, truthfulness, and a willingness to face uncomfortable realities. But it's a worthwhile expedition, as healing awaits on the shore of awareness. Navigating these waters is a sensitive task. It's personal, it's delicate, and it could potentially trigger discomfort. But take solace, we will navigate this path together with respect, compassion, and sensitivity. As we delve into the subject of childhood trauma, bear one crucial thing in mind. This is not about guilt, blame, or shame. It's about comprehension. It's about casting light on our past to more effectively steer our future. As we delve into the subject, remember, understanding is the first step towards healing. Stay tuned, and let's embark on this journey together. Are you ready to join us on this transformational voyage? Trauma is not what happens to you. Trauma is what happens inside you as a result of what happened to you. Childhood trauma is not an isolated event. It's a series of experiences that can have long-lasting effects. Let's take a moment to truly understand what childhood trauma is. It's a term that blankets a wide range of adverse experiences that occur during childhood. These experiences can be emotionally, physically, or psychologically harmful, often leaving a deep and lasting impact on a child's development and overall well-being. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly causes childhood trauma? Well, it can stem from many sources and take on numerous forms. It could be the result of abuse, whether it be physical, emotional, or sexual. It could come from neglect, where a child's basic needs for safety, affection, and care are not met. Or it could be due to other adverse experiences, such as witnessing violence, enduring persistent bullying, or living through a devastating natural disaster. It's important to note that trauma isn't about the objective facts of the event or events. Instead, it's about the child's subjective emotional experience of the event. It's not the story of what happened, but rather how the child felt and continues to feel about what happened. One critical aspect we must understand is that trauma can take many forms. A single incident, a series of incidents, or a chronic ongoing situation can all lead to trauma. It's not just about the big, obvious incidents. Even seemingly minor events can lead to trauma if they make the child feel endangered or significantly distressed. What's more, the effects of trauma aren't always immediate. They can linger, often hidden, for years or even decades, only to surface later in life. This is why understanding childhood trauma is so important. It's the first step toward acknowledging the pain, healing the wounds, and breaking the cycle. Childhood trauma can have profound effects, but with understanding comes the power to overcome. It may be a challenging journey, but remember, every step forward is a step toward healing and growth. The ripple effects of childhood trauma can extend far into adulthood. This statement may sound quite unsettling, but it's a reality for many. It's a testament to how deeply childhood experiences can shape us, and how the echoes of those experiences can persist long after they've passed. First, let's talk about the physical effects of childhood trauma. It's been found that enduring trauma in early life can lead to a variety of health issues in adulthood. This can range from chronic pain, heart disease, to even autoimmune disorders. It's as if the body remembers the trauma and expresses it through physical ailments. Not only does trauma affect us physically, but it also leaves emotional scars. Individuals who experience trauma in their childhood often grapple with feelings of fear, anxiety, and depression. They may also struggle with self-esteem and have a pervasive sense of worthlessness. These emotional effects can create a heavy burden that's carried throughout life, affecting the way individuals interact with the world around them. The psychological effects of childhood trauma are just as profound. It can lead to difficulties with memory and concentration. It can also contribute to the development of mental health disorders such as post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety disorders, and major depression. These effects of childhood trauma can permeate various aspects of life. Relationships can be particularly challenging for those who have experienced childhood trauma. They may find it difficult to trust others or form close, meaningful connections. This can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Similarly, career progression can be affected. The emotional and psychological effects of trauma can make it challenging to maintain focus, stay organized, or handle stress effectively. This can interfere with one's ability to perform at work or pursue career goals. The mental health impact of childhood trauma is perhaps the most significant. It can lead to a heightened risk of substance abuse, self-harm, and even suicidal thoughts. It's a heavy toll that underscores the immense importance of addressing and healing from childhood trauma. But here's the silver lining. Despite these daunting effects, it's important to remember that healing is possible. Yes, the journey may be challenging and it may take time, but with the right support and resources, one can navigate the path to healing. The effects of trauma can be daunting, but it's important to remember that healing is possible. Let that be the light at the end of the tunnel, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. Remember, you are not defined by your past, but by the strength you have shown in overcoming it. Healing from trauma is not about forgetting. It's about learning to live with the past and moving forward. Embarking on the path to recovery from childhood trauma is a brave and essential step towards reclaiming your life. This process is not about erasing the past, but rather it's about understanding it, acknowledging it, and learning how to navigate life with this knowledge in your backpack. The journey to healing is often a complex, non-linear process. It's like piecing together a puzzle with many parts. Some pieces might fit easily while others might take time and patience, and that's okay. The key is to remember that it's a process, and every step you take, no matter how small, is a significant stride towards healing. One of the most crucial components of this healing process is seeking professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to guide you through the maze of your emotions and help you make sense of what you're feeling. They provide a safe space for you to express your thoughts, fears, and anxieties without judgment. They can also equip you with coping strategies and tools to manage your emotions and reactions better. However, healing from trauma doesn't end with therapy sessions. It's a holistic process that also involves self-care practices. Self-care is about being kind to yourself, nurturing your mind, body, and soul. It could be as simple as ensuring you get enough sleep, eating healthily, exercising regularly, or spending time in nature. It could also involve creative outlets like painting, writing, or music. These activities not only provide a sense of calm and relaxation, but also help in expressing emotions that might be hard to put into words. A robust support system plays an integral role in recovery. Friends, family, or support groups can provide a sense of belonging and understanding. They offer a safe space to share experiences, seek advice, or simply be in the company of those who genuinely care about your well-being. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. You don't have to walk this path alone. Healing from childhood trauma may not be easy, but it is definitely possible. It's about finding the strength within you to face your past, learning to cope with it, and building a future where your past doesn't dictate your present. It's about learning to thrive, not just survive. Remember, healing is not a destination, but a journey. It's not about reaching a point where the past no longer affects you, but about learning to live a fulfilling life despite it. It's about growing, evolving, and becoming the best version of yourself. Healing is a journey, and every step you take is a victory. There are numerous tools and techniques available to aid in the healing journey. Let's delve into a few of these empowering methods. Firstly, we have cognitive behavioral therapy, often abbreviated as CBT. This is a type of talk therapy where you work with a mental health counselor in a structured way, attending a limited number of sessions. CBT helps you become aware of inaccurate or negative thinking, so you can view challenging situations more clearly and respond to them in a more effective way. Next, there's eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, or EMDR for short. This is a unique, non-traditional type of psychotherapy designed to diminish negative feelings associated with memories of traumatic events. Unlike most forms of talk therapy, EMDR focuses less on the traumatic event itself and more on the disturbing emotions and symptoms that result from the event. Lastly, we have mindfulness practices. These involve focusing your mind on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting your feelings, thoughts, and bodily sensations. Mindfulness can be practiced through activities such as meditation, yoga, or even simple breathing exercises. It can help reduce stress, improve focus, and promote emotional health. Now, it's essential to remember that different methods work for different people. Healing is not a one-size-fits-all process. It may take trying out various techniques to find what works best for you, and that's perfectly okay. The key is to stay patient and persistent in your journey. Also, keep in mind that these tools and techniques are often most effective when utilized under the guidance of a professional. Whether it's a psychologist, a counselor, or a trained mindfulness instructor, having a supportive guide can make a significant difference in your healing process. Remember, you are not alone in your healing journey. Reach out and find the support you need. Healing from childhood trauma is a brave journey to undertake. It demands courage, patience, and an unwavering commitment to self-care. It's like embarking on an expedition into the uncharted territories of your past, armed with tools of understanding, compassion, and resilience. It's important to remember that seeking help isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your strength. It's about acknowledging the pain you've experienced and making a conscious choice to heal and grow from it. The process may seem daunting, but remember, you don't have to face it alone. There are professionals who are trained to guide and support you through this journey. Therapists, counselors, and support groups can provide a safe space for you to express your feelings and share your experiences. Self-care, too, plays a crucial role in this expedition. It's about nurturing yourself, treating yourself with kindness and understanding. This can be as simple as ensuring you're getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, or engaging in activities that make you happy. It could also mean setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, and prioritizing your well-being over anything else. But perhaps the most important thing to remember is that healing is not a linear process. There will be days when you feel like you've taken 2 steps forward, only to take 3 steps back the next. And that's okay. It's part of the journey. It doesn't mean you're failing or that you're not making progress. It just means you're human. Healing from childhood trauma is indeed a brave journey to undertake, but it's also a journey of transformation. It's about shedding old layers of pain and fear and emerging stronger, wiser, and more resilient. The wounds may run deep, but so does your capacity to heal. So if you're on this journey, I want you to know this. You are brave, you are strong, you are capable, and no matter how tough things get, remember that healing is always possible. Your past doesn't define you. With understanding and support, you can navigate through your healing journey towards a healthier, happier future. After all, the bravest journeys often lead to the most beautiful destinations. And you, my dear listener, are on your way to a destination filled with hope, healing, and happiness. Thank you for watching our comprehensive guide on healing childhood trauma. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Your likes help us to reach more people who might be embarking on their own healing journeys. For more informative and helpful content like this, make sure to hit the subscribe button. We regularly upload videos on topics that aid in understanding and healing from different forms of trauma. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when we release new content. In addition, if you know someone who might benefit from this video, don't hesitate to share it. Healing is a journey, and often, it's a journey that we don't have to take alone. By sharing this video, you might be providing someone with the tools they need to start their own journey towards healing. Remember, healing is a journey, and we're here to support you every step of the way. Like, subscribe, and share the journey with others. Together, we can foster a community of healing, resilience, and growth. Thank you for being a part of our community. Before we wrap up this guide on healing childhood trauma, we'd like to take a moment to discuss how you can support our channel and help spread awareness about this important topic. We hope you found our guide informative and helpful. If you did, we encourage you to like this video. Your likes not only show us your support, but also help to spread the word about the importance of understanding and healing from childhood trauma. Moreover, subscribing to our channel is another great way to support us. By subscribing, you'll receive notifications about our latest videos, which cover a variety of topics related to trauma and healing. Your subscription helps us reach a wider audience, and it ensures that you won't miss out on any of our upcoming guides. And remember, your support doesn't stop at liking and subscribing. By sharing our videos, you are helping to spread knowledge and awareness about childhood trauma. Your shares could provide someone with the information they need to start their own healing journey. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more guides like this. Your support is invaluable in helping us to continue providing informative and helpful content. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of our community.